Hi, and welcome to LAMA. In this video, we're going to show you how to integrate LAMA Connect with commonly used video and recording streaming software like vMix and OBS. This will enable you to use the power of LAMA's software to replace the basic audio processing tools in these programs. We'll demonstrate how to send audio from vMix and OBS into LAMA Connect, receive audio from LAMA Connect into vMix and OBS, and use NDI in both directions for audio and video integration. Let's dive in. First, open vMix and prepare it to receive audio from LAMA Connect. We're going to create 4 stereo inputs using a connection with the ASIO driver. It's important to note that vMix won't appear as a node in LAMA Connect until you configured at least one input using the LAMA ASIO driver. To do this, click Add Input, then choose Audio Input. From the list of available audio devices, select LAMA ASIO. Choose the channel pair you want to use, here LAMA 1+2. Repeat this step for the remaining 3 stereo pairs, 3+4, 5+6, and 7+8. Now go back into LAMA Connect, right-click to select the vMix node, and route your audio signals to those ASIO input channels. In LAMA Connect, you'll see these ASIO inputs become active. The green indicators confirm signal is being ready to receive. In this example, we're sending 4 stereo pairs from Reaper to simulate a mix with 3 languages. 1+2 equals the ambience, 3+4 equals the English commentator, 5+6 equals the French commentator, and 7+8 equals the Dutch commentator. Each one is routed directly from the Reaper node to the corresponding vMix inputs in LAMA Connect. We will do a quick mix in vMix as we want to listen to it. I open here the audio mixer in vMix. I will send only the right track here as it is mono and one commentator. To send audio back from vMix to LAMA Connect and be able to listen to it on our speakers, go to Settings in vMix, select Audio Outputs. Set the master output to channels 1+2 on the LAMA ASIO device. Then I assign the bus outputs as follows. Bus A to 3+4, the ambience mix. Bus B to 5+6, the English mix. Bus C to 7+8, the French mix. And Bus D to 9+10, the Dutch mix. You will still have 3 more buses available if needed. In total, you can output up to 8 stereo tracks from vMix, and then get it back into LAMA Connect using ASIO. vMix needs to restart to apply the changes. We now see in LAMA Connect the outputs going to green to show that the outputs are now open. I link the master to my sound card and speakers in LAMA Connect, and we can now input and output between LAMA Connect and vMix. In the previous steps, we used the ASIO driver, but you can also use NDI to send audio, which is supported by both vMix and LAMA Connect. In LAMA Connect, we send the audio from Reaper to LAMA Mix. LAMA Mix gives users the full functionality and flexibility of a true broadcast mixer, enabling complex workflows that are impossible within vMix. You can find out more about LAMA Mix on our YouTube channel. In this example, we mix and output 4 stereo pairs as before, the ambience, the English, the French, and the Dutch. Back in Connect, send each mix to a LAMA NDI sender. Name the feed something like to vMix. Click Apply. The NDI feed is now live and available on your network. In vMix, click Add Input, then choose NDI/Desktop Catcher. Send the to vMix feed from the list. You now have access to all the stereo mixes directly inside vMix via NDI.
The favorites battle has begun.
You can also create multiple separate NDI feeds for each mix, but in this case I have everything on one stream on the inputs. I will need to send it to different buses because I want to output 3 different NDI feeds for each language. I click here to go to Audio Settings, and I connect each language to a bus with the channel matrix.
A mid-mountain stage today, but with an explosive finish lined up. Just over 10
finale et l'arrivée de cette 14e étape haletante.
Dan komen we zo meteen op 3 Nederlanders.
I will then output 3 NDI feeds with their respective buses. To do that, I go into Settings, then Outputs, /NDI/SRT. I will select my external 2, 3, and 4 for this. On the picture, I will show which language it is, so I select the respective inputs for it. I click on NDI. Then on the little wheel for settings, and select for the audio channels my different buses I created earlier like this. If needed, you can bring NDI streams back into LAMA Connect using the LAMA NDI receiver. I will now check with NDI Studio Monitor that I have my 3 NDI feeds.
Welcome back. Live coverage of stage 14 of the tour. A mid-mountain stage today, but with an explosive finish lined up.
On se retrouve dans quelques instants pour le sprint final et l'arrivée de cette 14e étape haletante.
Dan komen we zo meteen op 3 Nederlanders.
I can see and hear that all is working well. As an alternative, you could also use the LAMA NDI merger to create these 3 NDI feeds. Just like with vMix, OBS Studio can send and receive audio using both ASIO and NDI. To send audio from LAMA Connect to OBS via ASIO, you first of all in LAMA Connect, right-click and select the OBS node. You can then route your 8 channels from Reaper. In OBS, in Sources, click plus ASIO Input Capture. Choose LAMA ASIO from the device list. Select the format that you want, and select the corresponding channel pair, LAMA 1. I will do the same for my 4 stereo tracks. I now see all of my audio. I will send only an English mix, so I open up the ambience and the English comms. OBS now receives your LAMA Connect audio via ASIO. By opening Advanced Audio Properties, I can change a few settings like the monitoring options or making it mono, for example.
He's going to crest the climb with a gap of 30 seconds or more. And here he goes, over the top, just the descent and 2 kilometers of flat to the finish line remaining. Stay with us.
In OBS, install the NDI plugin. Go to Tools, Distro AV, NDI Settings. Enable Main or Preview Output and give it a name like OBS PGM. In LAMA Connect, add an NDI receiver node and select the OBS stream. You can then send it directly to your speakers or use the output for something else. Hit the Auto Config button. To send NDI from LAMA Connect to OBS, firstly, in LAMA Connect, create a LAMA NDI sender and name it to OBS. Route what you want to send. Here I will do the French comms and the ambience. I send them straight so that ambience 1 and 2 plus French comms are on 5. Secondly, in OBS, add an NDI source and name it and select to OBS.
Kilomètres du second. Dernier kilomètre de montée maintenant.
Now I can see my French commentator and hear that we also have the ambience. Indeed, OBS sums the different inputs into a stereo track. Thank you for your time, and I hope this video was useful for you. Happy audio producing!